Rob and Slim, we are back with Jack Thomas from the Just Conversation podcast.
Hello, hello.
How are you, dude?
I'm amazing, bro. How are you?
Good, good. Yeah, I'm amazing. I don't know about the other guy on this show.
I'm always amazing. There's never a point where I'm not.
Oh, what's going on there, Jack? You've been good. How's the COVID?
COVID is awesome, bro. I've been out there with a sword fighting them all individually. You know, it's almost done. People going outside, they're feeling confident. They don't see it on the streets anymore. You know how it goes.
Yeah, they don't get it coughed on them anymore. It's getting good. I don't see you. I see your name.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea how to use this whatsoever.
Oh, all right.
Cool.
All right. Your name's good enough.
I thought we were gonna
But-
see you. Partially nude.
Do you have video? Because if you click there's a button down on the bottom. There's
Oh, my God.
technical
Right?
support
Dude.
slam?
there's Jack.
Oh, yo, Jack.
We'll do
Damn.
speaker view. So whenever there we go.
Oh, in all
Yeah.
your gloriousness. I don't know
There
if
we
I
go.
could talk to you anymore. You look so goddamn good, my friend.
Thank you, bros. Right back at both of you.
Fuck.
Always
Yeah.
looking nice and spliffy.
Looking fucking sharp,
You can
bro.
see us and
Stay
hear
fresh
us
to
all right.
death.
Everything is good.
Yes. Everything looks sharp on my end.
Awesome.
Fucking cool, bro. We're working it all out here. I wanted to ask. You're a clone, right, Jack?
Yes.
Do you have to dress like the original, or do you not even know who the original was?
Well, here's the thing. I'm an exact clone. So we shared memories up into exact point, and then the purpose of the original clone. Well, I'm the third clone down a line.
Yeah.
You're the T-103?
Yeah, what happened was originally the original version of me was an employee for the Illuminati, but in his searches through he does research to expose the truth to the world. That's his job. He started talking poorly about the Illuminati. And
You don't do
so
that.
they replaced them. Now all employees of the Illuminati have a clone, for organs and stuff like that, just in case shit goes wrong in your life.
Yeah.
So he got replaced by his clone, who would the idea would be for him to stop talking shit. But the clone also did the same thing because it's the same guy.
Yeah.
So then they let him live just long enough to learn the lesson and then cloned the second one. Now that's me. I'm third from the original.
Okay. So you're not Flat Earth David. You're the one after.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I get it. And so you're the good clone.
I'm the clone who's up. Well,
You've done enough until now to say.
look, I guess that's debatable. At some point,
Right.
they did send a fourth individual.
That's what I was going to ask. How are we going to know when we're talking to the fourth clone or not?
Yeah, see, here's the problem. The fourth individual showed up with the intention of killing me, I guess. And then I was there with a friend, and then he couldn't tell the difference between me and a friend's clone, and so he killed the friend's clone.
Oh, I see.
Cool. I love that.
I got an important question. When he killed the other guy, did he yell, "There can be only one"?
Yes, that was that was
Ooh.
literally how it happened.
That's interesting.
Except he killed the guy who looks nothing like me. So I think it's a bit like you ever seen the movie Multiplicity with Michael Keaton in it?
Yes.
I don't think I have.
I did.
You know how the third clone was a little slow?
Yeah. He was. a
Yeah,
little
I'm
off.
assuming that's what happened here. And the third clone was a clone of a clone's clone, so like it was probably not a good copy.
They're never
And
the
that's why he
same.
couldn't tell the difference.
Yes. I like the third clone.
Do you have what is it? That the Rick and Morty episode where he had like the tiny Rick? Is there like a tiny version?
Oh, Tiny Jack.
Tiny Jack.
Man, there's so many fucking copies of. But like, isn't like Pickle Rick just another individual just like that?
There's Olive Slim. I like Olive Slim. He's red in the inside. What are olives? They got to be clones of pickles. That went wrong.
What the fuck is an olive? Right? No,
Yeah.
because anything that you put in a pickle jar is pickled, right?
Yeah. And olives.
So like, an olive is technically a pickle if it's in a pickle jar.
But what's in the pickle that makes it the olive? Nothing I trust. Nothing I
No,
trust.
I don't like olives. That's disgusting.
Yeah, same. And it's leaking. Oh, I'm gonna fucking
Because you just put anything in vinegar and it's automatically a pickle, right?
Do you see my olive, Jack?
I see the wrong side of that olive where it's split
Yeah,
in
that
red.
olive looks terrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, you
You like olives? Oh
Oh.
no,
He's
don't do it.
a gross boy, Jack. Which of you are the Slim of your show, Jack? You or
The
Christina?
Slim?
Yeah, is there another Slim?
There's only one Slim. There
is
can be
there
only
a
one.
Slimette? Somewhere.
A slim. Well, depends on what you mean. There's like a million people in the background, so I'm not
Yeah.
entirely sure.
Your show's great though, dude. How did you connect with Christina?
Christina? Oh, I've known her my entire life.
Is she a clone as well? Were you guys in the same?
Yes,
Place?
she is a clone as well.
Of
It's
is she like a female version of you?
The problem is my clone was offed. My original was offed at the same time that her original was off.
Oh.
It was pretty much entirely the original Jack's fault that both Christina and Jack were killed repeatedly.
Oh. Is the original Jack? Is he like still around? Do you?
No,
like...
he's dead.
Oh, okay.
He's dead as fuck.
But
He's
that
dead as
brought
fuck.
the clone Jack and the clone Christina together.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a love story.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
invested right now.
What happened really is what's left is clone 2, which is me, and much slower clone 3, which is hiding somewhere under a rock or something because there could only be one.
Yes.
That's really what's happening. Also, related to the whole clone scenario, there was a planet of roaches that it was Mars. I don't know if you knew this. Our Mars was originally just where roaches come from. So they were like roach people, fully developed
Right.
civilization up there.
I never heard of that.
Yeah. So we sent. So I guess some background would help. We constantly go into space trying to fix and study, and
we hate roaches.
we needed an army of people.
Mm.
We went to China. China has a program in which they
Army of
take
people.
aborted babies and they raise them in test tubes. And then they genetically modify these babies to be superhuman.
Oh.
So they're faster and smarter and cooler than any of us could ever be.
Like Steve Rogers?
Yes.
Okay.
And so we, as part of the Illuminati, get to use those Chinese people.
Wait,
after they've grown up.
Wait, back off. I never agreed to be a part of the Illuminati.
You're not part of the Illuminati.
Oh, you
Right.
just said we are part of the Illuminati. I thought you were including
I
me.
thought you were
Oh, no,
Chinese
no.
clones.
I mean, we as in me and the people I work for.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
we're not
All right.
allowed.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
we put it in order to the Illuminati because
Yeah.
we needed to investigate what was happening on Mars. They sent us an army of, we call them subhumans,
Yeah.
even if they're better and stronger and cooler.
No.
Because they're trained to just do whatever we want.
Yeah, they're not equals.
And I believe freedom is really what
Yeah.
makes you better. If you have freedom, you're better than somebody without it. Even
right.
if they can crush my bones with a single hand, they're subhumans.
Yeah.
And so we went in and investigated on Mars. We saw roach people there, panicked. Then we sent a giant missile that blew up Mars, and we killed them all.
So wait, as subhumans, what freedoms don't you get? Are you not allowed to shave your pubes? Like what?
No, you could do that.
Oh.
You just have to do what we say.
Yeah.
So I might be a clone and not even know it,
Maybe.
or a subhuman. I might not even know that I'm a subhuman. But
If you were a subhuman, you'd know you're a subhuman.
okay, all right,
If you're a clone, you don't necessarily know you're a clone.
but you can still shave your balls. And...
You can shave your balls in either scenario.
Okay, all
Y'all,
right.
what if you're a famous internet rapper? Would you know?
It depends. How much feedback do you get from your audience to tell you that you're a famous internet rapper?
None.
Yo, well, now, he's not lying or anything, but that's like the truth of the matter. They don't really give me any feedback because, like, what feedback do they have to give?
Maybe they're intimidated by you.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
they're
it.
intimidated.
Well, I'm just the greatest.
Or
Like what?
imprisonated.
Like they know that like any feedback they gave me, I already know. Yeah.
So you got a good thing going?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Hey, who knows? Who knows? He could have like a pretty serious cult following that he doesn't even know about.
Ooh.
And then one day, it just all blows up because that cult following showed it to the right person. Then it landed in the hands of Dr. Dre, and then a whole thing happens where you got to go stand in front of some people and battle rap or something.
Jack,
we change your name to Rabbit or something. You never
right?
know.
It's not conspiracy related, but did you ever see Searching for Sugar Man?
No.
Oh my god, you gotta watch Searching for Sugar Man. But it's about this dude who was a musician, and his whole life was just this like lame musician, and finds out later in life that he's been famous most of his career, but in Spain, and never fucking knew it.
So that's what you don't want to be. You don't want to be famous.
No, see that you'd be surprised how often that actually happens in the real world.
Maybe that's us.
Right.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Maybe that's us. Maybe we're fucking.
Dude, no, for real.
stars.
That happens so commonly. Yeah, it'd be blown away to find out that in different areas of the world, if you put something on the internet, you're gonna catch a very specific audience. And if you do art that's particularly weird, it's most likely gonna blow up somewhere else rather than around you, where it's uncommon for that to pick up. So you guys could totally have 100 billion trillion over the pond somewhere, not even know it.
Well, I think we've looked at stats before where we have like a decent following in Mongolia.
Yeah,
Mongolia.
Good old
Mongolia. Made up city I just made.
There was at one point Russia. Yeah, we've had some weird spots that we've
Russia, yep.
grown to be famous in.
That's
I
weird.
want to know though,
the
Jack.
JCP regularly ranks #1 in South Korea of all places.
Wow, yo. At least it's not the North, if you know what I mean.
That'd be crazy.
Are they even allowed to have podcasts over there?
I don't know. I know that their electricity goes off regularly.
Yeah. Yo,
Why does that
harsh.
happen?
There's crazy shit going on over
Something
there.
going
'Cause
on.
of,
I don't know. Let's infiltrate. Let's go be North Korean citizens.
or spies. Spidisons.
Yeah, I released a couple of albums in North Korea.
What?
Yeah.
Jack, I want to know religion. Which one is right? Because there's the cool old ones with all the cool gods, like the Greeks and the Romans, or like did Jesus, why did he take them out? Like it feels like Jesus took out all the other religions when he came.
Oh no, they're all provably correct. Every single one simultaneously.
Everyone? Even like
yes.
Buddhism, Judaism.
Yes, they're all talking about the same thing.
Egyptians.
The argument is the perspective in which you are viewing what, or I guess processing the information you're giving.
But what's the difference? Like those ones had cool gods, like is God.
It's
thunder.
language. The difference is language.
But this one has
really?
one God. And
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Look, I'll explain. If you look at Norse mythology and Greek mythology, everything that they used to have as individual gods got turned into an angel, leaving Odin, which is Zeus. Odin came first. Odin got converted to Zeus. Zeus got converted to Jehovah. All the gods that existed in Norse mythology became all the gods of Greek mythology, and those gods became the angels of Christianity.
Wow.
So it's all the same people. It's just different, like you said,
just a
perspectives.
different telling
They
of the
get
story.
rewritten for whatever new society we're in. But even if you go all the way to the religion of today, we call that science. So what do you have in that scenario? You have, I'm going to talk about God right now, right?
Yeah.
So there was a single something that exists in a space that's undefined. That single something blew everything into existence. It created matter. That matter solidified, created planets and stars. Those then created life on them. Does that sound like I'm talking about God? It sounds like I'm talking about space. That was the Big Bang I'm talking about.
The Big Bang,
It's the same story.
It's just a different telling of it.
Yeah,
I was going to say, what's going to be the next one?
Language to rephrase exactly the same shit over and over.
Wait. I'm going to override Rob's question here. I have a very important question. Book of Enoch?
Yes, the Book of Enoch was removed from the Bible a long time ago.
Which one is that? The one that says God lives in all of us?
That's like has something to do with gray aliens? I don't know.
Because there was different books that I know.
Oh no, you're doing some hardcore research. You're talking about some Michael Horn type of research.
Right? Yeah.
You're talking about Bobby Fischer.
Yeah, no. Enoch is one biblical figure that was it's contradicting the Christian belief to some degree. It's more Jewish, so it was removed by the Jews before that became Christianity in the first place. So as to not confuse the Christians, which is a big amount of books that has happened to, including a book called the Book of Emmanuel. And that was actually Jesus's original name. It was Emmanuel. And a lot of apostles claim to have read the Book of Emmanuel, although there is no reference to its existence outside of an apostle claiming it. So it was so erased from the biblical text we have that you couldn't even find it if you wanted to.
That's hilarious because my middle name happens to be Emmanuel.
I didn't know you had a middle
name. Nobody knows I exist. So fair enough.
So where do boys fit in? Why are priests so kid touchy? That's what I don't know.
Jesus made it cool.
Jesus made it cool.
That is the answer to that question. Jesus made it cool.
Like, why do they love the boys?
So Jack,
the answer goes like this. Jesus said, I'll forgive any sin so long as you're sorry.
That made yeah.
So you can go fiddle some diddles and then be like, I apologize.
My bad, bro.
My bad. I knew better, but I'm weak. And so, are you sorry?
Yeah, it's whatever.
Give me.
Their whole situation is weird, though. Like, I have sworn off women, but...
I'll fuck a kid?
Yeah,
fuck a kid?
Yeah, no, you don't go that route. Like, keep the women. Keep women's around.
Right?
It's way better.
No, here's the weird part. This is why a lot of people don't like Catholicism. That whole the priest won't get married thing, that was kind of just made up. That's not in the Bible anywhere.
We are wired as humans to want sex. We're sexual beings.
Yeah.
But yeah, for them to be
the
we're
argument of
above that.
repression. If you have an emotion and you force it down, you know it's going to come out one way or another, right? So you're going to explode in an angry fit, or you're going to have a mental breakdown and just cry in public or something. It always comes out. The sexual urge is exactly the same. You can suppress that all you fucking want. If you got to fuck, you got to fuck.
Yes,
and you're going to fuck whatever the fuck is around you. And what easier way to remain a priest than to get somebody who's going to feel too guilty to say it out loud?
Oh, yeah. It's disgusting. It's fucked up.
It's abuse of power. Some people join the monastery intentionally.
That's what I was wondering. Do you feel like there is a group that infiltrates it just for that reason? Like,
yes,
just
100%.
because they know it goes on.
Well-known fact that some people go in there with that intention.
Yeah. Ugh.
Not everybody. There's some people who truly believe religion.
Yes.
But there are some people who couldn't give less fucks.
Right.
They're like
truly
an easy way into some kitty's diddle.
Yeah. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, it's super fucked.
What have you guys been talking about on the show recently? Like this kind of stuff? Like, because your show goes all over the place. You do interviews sometimes, and I do want to thank you again, as always, for the people you've connected us with. Like, some episodes you do interviews, some episodes you go, like, just off this type of topic, type of thing.
Yeah, we're totally random with everything we do. It's kind of whatever lands there. You know, we basically guide ourselves through the investigations that we're on at any given moment. So we recently caught a werewolf, and we caught a couple of werewolves, but we were interviewing one, and we dissected a couple of others. And in doing so, we found out about other creatures, and we found out that the creatures can also use adrenochrome to become sort of ethereal beings. So that we found that interesting, and we followed that trail, and we found out that on Groundhog Day, ironically, on Groundhog Day, we found out that that's how they get the information from the groundhog. The groundhog gets given adrenochrome that makes it super intelligent, and then it can talk to the guy and tell it what the future predictions are.
Where do I get adrenochrome? Because it sounds like good shit.
You have to find a child.
No.
And you have to then rape the child.
No.
And then you have to drain the child of blood. And then you have to drink that blood.
That sounds like Democrats.
That is exactly what they're doing.
Oh, fuck. I'm not...
Yeah, I don't know. I did all that. I just didn't drink the blood.
So you're like, this is... Yeah, well, you fucked up. You didn't go the whole mile.
You missed the point of it then.
Oh.
But yeah, that's how you acquire adrenochrome. That's how usually people acquire adrenochrome. Although it is debated whether or not the Twin Towers coming down was a drought of adrenochrome that was requiring a lot of blood all at the same time.
So like they had the adrenochrome, then they lost it, and then they were like,
they had a big supply, but they used it over time.
They're like, I'm going 9/11 right here.
Yes, they like basically what adrenochrome does is it makes you immortal and keeps you young. But if you need it consistently, kind of like a vampire.
Yes.
So if you run out, then you start rapidly aging. And once the supply ran out, they were like, bring the towers down. there's some systems built in the towers that would collect all the blood of people in fear
The
as they're
towers
screaming
are
for their
collecting
lives.
it. Yes.
Wow.
And so their blood
Mind
gets
blown.
drowned in adrenaline. That's how adrenochrome is made. It's blood
Right.
with adrenaline. And then when the buildings, after they're super scared and horrified and the buildings collapse, then all the blood is collected and now you have a new supply.
So fearful adrenaline blue. The adrenaline stuff is the best when the people are screaming and
Yes. The problem is you can acquire it many different ways, but in lower quantities. The
What if-
most intense
Wait,
amount
wait.
is through fear.
This sounds like a philosopher's stuff.
I have something very interesting. So years ago, we here at the Rob and Slim Show captured on camera the Jersey Devil had a
Yeah.
fight with this
a gorilla. Or something, right? It was a
gorilla or something. And I think the gorilla might have won, but I think like going into the future, the gorilla like he just like doesn't like the Jersey Devil anymore. He thinks the Jersey Devil
Did
was mean.
one of them
I don't know.
die?
But
I don't remember.
One of them died, but like we have video proof.
There's footage.
There's
There's footage.
We'll have to send it to you, Jack. But
Yes.
I don't know if that.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I don't know if
Yeah,
any
I don't know.
adrenal gland.
I don't know if it works into anything that you
but
like,
it's out there.
just revealed to us, but it might have something to do with it. It was very weird. It was like in my
Yeah.
backyard.
I feel like
Happened
something-
out of nowhere.
That's amazing. I'll dig deep into that. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
That's good. And there was also a boxing match back.
Right.
So that's another good one to look at.
It's lovely. I haven't really looked into the Jersey Devil.
Nah.
He
There's
just
like a million stories about him, though.
he just hangs out, surfs every now and then. When he comes to like South Jersey, he surfs.
Oh, see, I thought he just
Yeah.
like squatted on top of buildings. I didn't know he actually surfed.
Well, he does that when he's in North Jersey. When he's in North Jersey, he squats on
When he's
buildings.
South Jersey, he
when
gets
he's South
totally
Jersey, he
tubey.
gets totally tubey.
Yeah, he loosens up a bit.
He loosens up a bit.
I don't know. Here's the problem. If we
Yeah.
were to interact now, okay, my co-host has a big problem with me introducing myself to new species of anything because it seems like every time that happens, I either destroy their planet or enslave them one way or another. So she doesn't like when I meet new species.
Yeah.
So she probably doesn't want me to meet the Jersey Devil, but I ask her anyways, and maybe she'll say it's totally cool, and then I could totally check into the Jersey Devil.
Check into
Do you
it.
fuck?
That's what I was
you
going to
fuck
ask.
'em?
Do you
Yeah,
try to
yeah,
like
yeah.
reproduce with the
Okay, well, look,
other
I
species?
didn't initially fuck any creature that I met.
Okay.
Right.
But after the cockroach war,
Yes. That got
there was
rough.
a rogue cockroach female, and we fell in love, and we did the thing.
So there's still cockroaches out there.
Yeah, the ones that weren't on the planet when I blew the shit out of that planet.
Yeah.
What about when that cockroach blew you?
No, that cockroach, that's my wife cockroach.
Ah, damn right. You don't fucking laugh at that cockroach, Slim.
Hell yeah, that cockroach is my woman, bruh.
That's the
Of course
cockroach.
she's a
She has a
hideous monster,
cockroach.
and I don't want to look at her ever because I mean she's like a 7-foot giant cockroach. But
A lot of little things, little flippers. Yeah.
yeah, it's horrifying. But she's good at heart.
That's what I
That's
feel.
what matters.
Like most cockroaches are. They're good at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pure. They're not trying to harm anybody. Except I
No.
totally killed them because they were too ugly to look at, and I was impulsive.
Yeah, they're pretty
Usually a
gross.
good reason to kill people.
Or
Yeah,
yeah.
you just ain't
or
pretty enough.
species. Yeah.
Right. Or species.
Or
It makes perfect sense. It was a reaction.
Well,
What can I
I
do?
feel like
Yeah.
that would work well on Frank's. What was it? Frank's place.
Frank's Place.
Frank's Space. Yeah.
But I mean, like, if we think about like the Holocaust, like it was blonde-haired, blue-eyed people that killed everyone else. So,
But led by
you
non-blue blonde.
well,
Blue.
but he was gonna die
No,
eventually.
he was gonna take himself
Yeah.
out because he's like, I'm not as good as the blonde blues.
Yeah.
We're talking about blonde hair, blue eyes. I got a statement to make relative to that. In our show, we're planning to create. I believe it was you met Ryan, right? He was on your show once from a Clever Name podcast.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
he
perfect.
was. I loved Ryan.
Yes, Ryan, fucking awesome. Okay, so him and I are gonna start Hitler and Friends Adventures, which is a sitcom in which we follow Hitler and his hijinks with his friends everywhere.
Nice.
Yo, can I be one of Hitler's friends? I mean, I was one of Hitler's friends, but I would like to repraise the world.
Yeah, man, definitely. This show's gonna be a big hit. It's gonna be everywhere. Everybody's gonna love it. It's
Is it gonna be like Muppet Babies almost, like little kid versions, or is this gonna be like
I'm thinking, right, because we're in such a great environment lately. I was thinking that the aim of the show should be after the entire Holocaust happened, we pose the question of when does Hitler get to say that guy isn't me anymore? And so we're going to try to humanize Hitler and show his good side that even Hitler could be redeemed.
Yo, and that's where I come in. I'm Hitler's little rapper.
You're
and I like
Schindler. You're Schindler's List.
I explained to why he's good. Like every time he's like, I ain't Hitler anymore. I'm like, yo, back in the day, I used to burn Jews, and now I burn pizzas. Something like that.
Real question: how close do you think Trump was to being Hitler?
Oh, real close. I think he's like the fourth clone. I think that's what that was.
You think he's the fourth clone? Like, look, if anybody was close, it was him. But I also like, based on what measure, like, right? Like, he's super far. I think he's the closest, but still pretty far.
Yeah. The other clones, he definitely killed the other clones to get to his role. But yeah, that might be another.
Might be another. I don't know. It's like if you had to fight between who's worse, Hitler or Stalin.
Hitler, because didn't Stalin work for Hitler?
No, Hitler killed more. Hitler killed. Way more.
Yeah, he was a rough one. Jack, it's gone. The time is gone. Like fucking dust in the wind, bro. But it's been a blast. It's always
is, dude. It's always so instant. I feel like I'm here for like a second before it's over. I blink and it's already time done.
We're like time guys or something. We fucking make it go. We make it go.
I mean, I have a time machine somewhere. We can use that and like make it longer next time.
Yeah, we should. Where can everybody find you and your amazing show?
You could find us on the Just Conversation podcast anywhere you look. That is on every possible platform where you get podcasts, and it is on every single social media, anything you could ever find, including the places it shouldn't be in, I've seen. So
hopefully not
find it everywhere.
Good.
Pornhub.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, go listen to the Just Conversation podcast on Pornhub.
Let's upload it. Let's all start uploading to Pornhub. Fuck yeah.
Damn, I should get that done. That'd be amazing.
You have to, yeah. Just take your shirt off, Jack. That's it. That's all you got to do. Just take your shirt off, and like during the podcast,
a whole
you're
podcast
just
like that. That'd be amazing.
Yeah. You're just rubbing your pecs. Like,
flex the pecs.
Yeah. Like who decides what's porn? Maybe just watching two people podcast is so much.
We're porncasting. Maybe we're porncasting.
Come on, porncasting.
To be fair, I don't know how often it happens, but I remember when the Deadpool movie came out, I saw the full movie on like Pornhub.com.
Oh, of course you did. Of course you did, Slim. But we'll talk about that another time. Love you, Jack.
We'll figure it out. We'll get all our shows there.
Yeah. We'll all be porncasting soon.
Hell yeah, fuck it. That's the way to go.
Love you, Jack.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Take care.
You too, my friend.
Deuces.
See ya.